Hey guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. So today we'll be doing a drag build and tune for the 1965 Hoonigan Hoonicorn Mustang. So if you enjoyed the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so first we're going to bring our Hoonicorn up to the festival drag strip so we can see how fast it is by the speed trap at the end. So pulling up to the line here, we're going to launch this car from about 5,000 RPM, drop it there, a little bit of wheel spin in first gear, but we caught traction by second, up into fifth, and we cross the line at 301 kilometers an hour. Alright, so now we'll take the Hoonicorn into the festival drag strip race, so we can see how fast it is against other cars, as well as get a time by the end. So, launching here, we're already first, second and third, pulling into fifth, destroying everyone else. We won that easily, and we got a time of 7.9 seconds. Alright guys, so now that we've seen how fast the Hoonicorn is, we'll now take it into the festival, and I'll show you how to upgrade and tune it. So with a stock Hoonicorn, come into the custom upgrade menu here, then into tires. Here we'll add on the drag tire compound, as well as making the front and rear tire widths as wide as possible. Then into the rim style, we're going to chuck on some lighter weight rims here to save 19 kilos. So out of tires and rims, we'll now come into platform and handling. Here we're going to chuck on the race brakes and the rally springs, and then finally the race weight reduction. So that's it as far as the upgrades go. There's not much to change here, so we can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright, so now that we've upgraded our car, we can come down to the tuning menu here. So first I'll show you the metric tune, and then I'll show you the differences for the imperial tune, and I'll leave the tune code on screen now. So for the tire pressures, we're going to set these down to 1.0 bar in the front and rear, all the way down to there. Then next, if we come over to gearing, we're going to set our first gear up to 3.60, come a fair way up to there. Then second, we'll set this to 2.60, like that. Then third, we're going to set this to 1.85, just like that. Fourth, we'll set this to 1.35, and then finally fifth gear, we're going to set to 1.05. So next, if we come into alignment, we're going to set our front and rear camber angles to 0 degrees, just like that. Then if you come down to the front caster angle, we're going to set this to 7 degrees. So next, if you come over to the springs tab, we're going to set our front springs to 29.0, come down to there. Then in the rear, we're going to set this up to 57.5, just like that. Then next, if we come over to the dampening tab, we're going to set our front rebound stiffness to 1.6, and in the rear, we're going to set it up to 4.5. Then for the front bump stiffness, we can leave this at 1.4, but in the rear, we're going to bring this up to 4.1. Now into aero, we're going to set everything to speed, so just come down to 17 in the front and 17 in the rear. Then finally, if you come to the differential tab at the end, we're going to set our front acceleration up to 85%. Like that, and in the rear we're going to leave it at 90%. Then the center balance, we're going to set this to 72%. So that's it as far as the metric tune goes. Now I'll show you the differences for the imperial tune. So as far as differences go for the imperial tune, is you'll want 15 psi in both the front and rear tires. Then if you come over to the springs tab, you want to set your front to 162, and in the rear, you're going to set this to 322. And then the last thing is the aero. You're going to set your front and rear downforce to 37. So that's it as far as differences go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright guys, this has been a drag, build and tune for the 1965 Hoonigan Hoonicorn Mustang. So if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.